Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and tonight is the second week of the MPW Division Draft. If you don't know what that means, it means each match will be contested between someone representing the Icon Division and someone representing the Idol Division. The winner of that match will gain an advantage for that division they're representing, and the divisions will draft a new member to their division. We have already drafted 8 people, 4 on each, and B.A. Tycho was actually the last draft person last week. B.A. Tycho is representing the Icon Division here tonight, but B.A. Tycho is in the Idol Division officially. He has been drafted to the Idol Division, but he is still representing the Icon Division, which has been dominant throughout this division clash. The only person to pick up a win for the Idol Division was Blueness last week. And it looks like B.A. Tycho might have his work cut out for him, coming off of a big win last week, or 2 weeks ago Saturday. One half of the new tag team champions with La Primera. It is MintyClovers. MintyClovers and Emrys Morgana pinned Dragthulu and Bonk to win the MPW Tag Team Championship. And MintyClovers is looking to get a draft pick for the Idol Division. MintyClovers is still on the table, as well as Emrys Morgana, for the draft picks. The only 2 champions still as free agents right now, technically. I would be surprised if MintyClovers is going to be a later draft pick, but I would not be surprised, or I would be surprised, but I wouldn't at the same time, because MintyClovers, though an incredible competitor for your division, you have to now then handle her. How does one handle someone of this size and this magnitude? A person that is questionably from an alternate timeline, dimension, or somewhere, or maybe a clone of ShmeepsWorld with bionic and potentially even magical enhancements. How do you contain someone like this? The only person that seems to be able to rein her in, the only person that seems to be able to rail her is Emrys Morgana. MintyClovers is the first and only 2-time tag team champions with Emrys Morgana as well. They were the first tag team champions. They lost it to Dragthulu and Bonk and then retrieved it, or regained it back. B.A. Tycho, truly an immovable object against an unstoppable force here tonight. 2 big boys slapping meat. B.A. Tycho saying, hey man, let's take it easy. Goes for another forearm. It doesn't seem to be very effective against MintyClovers DDT. B.A. Tycho bumps him, but just can't, like I said, an immovable object that is MintyClovers. Big boot. Nearly takes his head off. Nearly slips that mask right out off his face. The leader of the coalition, who has been put into a little bit of a, by the fans and maybe even the members of the coalition, that they're putting him in a position of, is he even really justified to be the leader anymore? Rolls him up 1 second, shoulders down. MintyClovers nearly taking it. But B.A. Tycho lost the opportunity at the Icon Division Championship to Greg, and then Greg won the championship, the first coalition member to win the Icon Division Championship, or any major world championship in MPW. Double drop kick, basement drop kick. So people are saying, is Greg now the de facto leader? Oh my god, deadlift, tossing him over. Gator roll, holding him in. with those mechanical arms wrapped around B.A. Tycho's face. Could crush his larynx. Yeah, and that's exactly what BeepsWorld is looking to do. Crush. Emrys Morgana sent her out with one goal in mind, and that is destruction above all else. Picks him up, deadlift, slam. Planting someone the size of B.A. Tycho like that is not easy. What is BeepsWorld looking for? A drop kick to the back. BeepsWorld and Emrys Morgana, of course, picked up the tag team championships, but we know that that's not going to be the only thing they want to look after, as they definitely want to go for singles competition, singles gold at some point, and maybe this could be a perfect chance to diversify, have maybe one of them go to the Icon division, the other one go to the Idol division. Would be hopeful maybe for, oh, up and over. The power of B.A. Tycho could maybe be exactly what Emrys wants. Picks up BeepsWorld, Fisherman Buster. Like I said, there's very few that can rival the strength of B.A. Tycho, and he's showing it just now as he picks up the behemoth that is BeepsWorld. Again, Fisherman Buster. And rolls her over. Deadlift, slamming her back down, still holding on again. Tossing. No one can toss BeepsWorld around like a rag doll as well as B.A. Tycho sends her into the corner. It's that elbow up, though. BeepsWorld not going down without a fight. Scratching the metal arms on the back. B.A. Tycho rolls through. DDT! BeepsWorld back up. Drop kick, though. B.A. Tycho trying to keep BeepsWorld down as much as possible. Close to the ropes. Shoulders down. Kick out at 0. That has to be demoralizing for B.A. Tycho. After all that, to get not even a 1 count, but he doesn't seem to be... he seems to be taking it in strides with that forearm. Nearly knocking whatever teeth is behind that mask for BeepsWorld, that respirator. Almost snapping it off her face. B.A. Tycho, nope. Getting caught with the Dragon Screw leg whip. That's how Flair won the championship. Doesn't seem like it's going to be enough for BeepsWorld, though, as she continues to express her statement of crush. That is her one directive, sending B.A. Tycho into orbit. Just gripping the mask. Another deadlift. Oh! Oh my god! Inverted power slam! She might make a B.A. Tycho-sized dent in the canvas. Choke slam backbreaker to B.A. Tycho. And it could be over. 2 count. B.A. Tycho is not only fighting for the draft pick for the Icon division, he's fighting for his status as the leader of the coalition to prove that he still got it. Picking up. Oh my god, the airplane spin! The airplane spin to BeepsWorld! Disoriented. No, wait. Reversing the polarity! All that damage being just done to the other side now! Destroying the circuitry of ShmeepsWorld as B.A. Tycho is discombobulated. And B.A. Tycho in plain sight! 1, 2, 3! The Icon's reign of terror continues! And the Coalition pick up another win. 3 out of the 4 Coalition members have picked up a win for their division. Blueness, Aber, and B.A. Tycho. Could this be the season of the Coalition riding high? B.A. Tycho maybe going to the Idol division, but he just won the Icon Division. A draft pick first. The first draft pick of the night will be determined next. The Icon Divisions get to draft their first pick first for the night, and who will it be? None other than the third coalition member being drafted to the Icon Division. It is Blueness. Blueness was said to bring a new stage of class to the Idol Division, but it looks like she's going to be bringing that class to the Icon Division. Blueness joining the Icon Division, being separated once again from her fellow coalition members, but we haven't seen the Bear get draft picked yet. The Bear could remain in the Icon Division, or we could see a complete switch and all the Icons go to the Idols and all the Idols go to the Icons in the coalition. Blueness is the only Idol to have won her match, so it's funny that she's going to the Icon Division. Obviously, the Icon Division sees something in her that the Idol Division didn't up until now, and the Idol Division will select... Oh my god, those poor Idols. I cannot imagine what it's like, what it'd be like to have this guy in the Idol Division locker room, but I can't imagine it will be pleasant. UnchainedAwesome. Going to the Idol Division. Following the trend of the Idol Division, I mean, the Idol Division seems to be poaching a lot of the Icons. The only Idol that has been drafted to the Idol Division is ShmeepsWorld. TeaTheShiba, Rize, and Blueness have all been drafted to the Icon Division, but the Idol Division is becoming a sausage fest. As some things change, others stay the same. And Unchained is making his way to the Idol Division with many other Icons. We will see who will get drafted and who will get the next advantage in our next match. Alright, it's time to see who will be participating in the draft, and no matter where you go or where you end up, doesn't matter what division you're going to be a part of or who wins, today is going to be a good day. MintyClovers is going to be representing the Idol Division, one of the undrafted members. We're going to see who made it to the overall, under the overall top 10. MintyClovers has had a rough career in MPW, but she's always come out of it smiling. Could Season 3 be MintyClovers' season? She's seen few championships in her career, but maybe this draft could be an opportunity for Minty to find her place in MPW. And MintyClovers is going to go up against, tied for the longest reigning open weight championship title reign, Season 2's ultimate open weight tournament winner, Garreth, Unported, and the winner of his match against MerlinGTB last week, or 2 weeks ago Saturday. He dismantled his best friend and teacher, basically, the guy who brought him into this business. He dismantled his former best friend, and Merlin is still out of action for this week. Rize got drafted but didn't appear in MPW, or didn't appear for her draft after her injury, but that will be the same for, or that will also be the same for MerlinGTB. If Merlin is drafted, he will not make an appearance, but I will let you know if he's been drafted. Garreth, Unported. Could Minty be the second Idol to win the division, or will the Icons continue to dominate? I mean, maybe that's why the Idol division is drafting so many icons, they're just getting so many wins. There's been some hot commodities. The only idol that was drafted to the idol division is the idol division champion, ShmeepsWorld. MintyClovers going for a crazy uppercut slap. Garreth rolls out of the way. As Garreth pushes Minty into the corner. Looking for a break as Garreth chops Minty. Neither of these two have been drafted. Oh, Minty wins the strength battle in a drop kick. Minty going up top. Spit-legged moonsault catches him. Just barely. That was expertly done. And now a cross arm breaker, an arm bar. Onto Garreth. Garreth trying to get out. Looking to wear him down a little bit. And oh my god. Takes her down. And now split-legged moonsault of his own. Hooks the leg on Minty. 2. Oh, not a 2 count. Just a 1. Kip up. Minty's back up onto her feet. Super kick caught. Garreth saying no chance. And Minty says yes there is. Off the ropes. Through the ropes. Hooks the leg. 2. No, not a 2 count. Minty does that move just to pop me. MintyClovers here to show Garreth how it's done. Shoulder and elbow tie up again. Minty's trying to gain control. Minty's not much of a grappler, but I would say neither is Garreth. Rolls him up for a nothing, but keeping Garreth on his toes as Minty's going to roll out of the ring and meet Garreth on the other side. Both going to meet in the corner. Ducks the grab. Inside leg kick. DDT onto the floor. DDT onto the floor. Minty. Oh, Garreth missing the clothesline to the back. Ripcord knee. A count out wins a win. Working on his knee. 5 count reverses it, throwing Minty across the ring, or across the outside, around the outside, around the outside. 6 count. Garreth's going to get in, and Garreth is not one to shy away from a count out victory. 7. Minty's going to need to get in right before the 8. Sends Minty up and over the ropes. Garreth back outside. Picking up Minty for a knee strike. Holding her steady. Garreth maybe thinking... Ooh, maybe thinking about flying to the outside. He is up and over! Landing on his feet. The athleticism of Garreth Unported. Spinning kick to the back. Garreth has got moon shoes. Hurricane run into the post. I was worried he was going for a poison Rana onto the floor. 3 count. Garreth gets Minty into the ring, up and over the ropes, goes for the cover on Minty. Thinking that bash into the post might be enough. 2. It was close, but no cigar. Garreth picks Minty back up. Oh, goes for a scoop slam of something. Inverted. Scorpion death drop. Inverted DDT. Minty bouncing up to the top. Moonsault again. Oh, big boy senton. Minty eyeing up Garreth. Could he be in position off the ropes? Oh, basement drop kick. Sweeping his legs right out from under him. Going for something, but Garreth had it scouted. Maybe a belly to belly. Oh no, I thought it was a high caliber. It was a big boot. Ripcord knee. Garreth going to the outside. Minty. Maybe he was following suit, but Garreth rolls back in. Hurricane Rana. Minty going up top, making sure her footing's there. Up top, drop kick. Super kick. And Minty might be in a perfect position for Garreth. Phoenix splash off the middle rope. 1, 2. Minty still kicks out. If there's one thing that you can say about Minty, she's one of the hardest people to put away. Brown crown from the middle rope. Middle rope brown crown. 1, 2. Oh, MintyClovers kicks out. Standing shooting star press. He's just trying to end it. Was that the last bit of strength? Minty? No. Kick out at 2. Garreth. Oh, about 450, but doesn't connect. Standing moonsault. What is it going to take to put Minty away? Off the ropes. Drop kick to the back. Minty rolls out of the ring. Needs some time to breathe. And just stomping Minty into the floor. Sending Minty to the barricade. No, but reverses it. This could be anyone's game. Minty's never say die attitude versus Garreth's incredible athleticism. And Minty taunting Garreth, saying, come on, come get me. Oh, 7. Could that have been getting into Garreth's head for the count out? 8. The ref trying to make sure Garreth knows. Gets in right before Minty through the ropes. Clothesline! Catches him! Garreth on the ground. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Minty catching Garreth from all angles, but even he won't go down. Minty with the kick. Oh, back and forth. These two, the fighting spirit of Minty and Garreth. Double strike for Garreth. Back and forth, chops and chops. Trading blows. Who's gonna fall first? Garreth says, come on, give it to me. Oh! Each strike echoing around the arena. Minty, Garreth, and neither of them are gonna go down. A flurry of punches. And Garreth still can't get Minty off her feet. Sending Minty into the corner. Garreth looking for something. Another inverted DDT from Minty. Minty's gonna have to pick up something big if she wants to win. Shoulder tackle. This time doesn't get it. Garreth off the flying forearm. But Minty's back up. Garreth can't believe it. Sends Minty over the ropes, and now Garreth feeling the power. Rolling bomb off the apron. These two said they're going to come out and give a 5-star performance. Garreth climbing up top. Minty up on her feet. Flying forearm. This time it doesn't connect. Drop kick doesn't quite land. Inverted DDT onto the knee and then clubbing blow. Garreth. Royal pardon to Minty. That might be just enough to take Minty out. The Royal pardon over the top frog splash for good measure. MintyClovers might be out. 1, 2, 3. And Garreth picks up another win for the Icon division. MintyClovers fought valiantly, but the ultimate openweight winner of Season 2 wants to start off his Season 3 with a big win. What an incredible match. Honestly, that's might be the best match of Season 3 so far. MintyClovers is so hard to put down, but Garreth did it. And no sense of self-doubt or any sort of hesitation in Garreth's mind, even after such a crazy match with his friend MerlinGTB at See You Next Time. And we will see who is the next draft pick. And I gotta say, these divisions gotta start scooping up people like Garreth and Minty, or they might just lose the opportunity. The Icon division get another first pick, and they are selecting the last member of the coalition to be drafted. A very interesting selection for the Icon division, splitting the coalition perfectly in two, with Greg going to the Idol division, B.A. Tycho following suit, and then Blueness going to the Icon division. Blueness will have one member of the coalition in the Icon division with her, and is none other than a bear. The last time we saw a bear, he picked up a win for the Icon division against Draven in a very hard-fought battle, and now is getting draft picked for the Icon division. An incredible draft pick for the Icon division. There are still many names up in the air, though. We just saw Garreth and Minty have been undrafted. Emrys and ShmeepsWorld are undrafted. Merlin hasn't been drafted. We have so many names left up. MamaInu hasn't been drafted either. We have a lot of names left, and they could truly be the ones that change the fabric of the MPW locker room. A bear, the 6th member of the Icon division, just getting under that top 10 spot for overall draft picks. And who will follow the bear suit? None other than the person he beat. DancingWithDraven will remain in the Idol division. DancingWithDraven, the first ever Idol division champion, remains in the Idol division. She has unfinished business with the Idol division championship. Draven looking to maybe get that Idol division championship around her waist one more time. Not wanting to get brought over to the Icon division yet. I mean, when it comes to the Idol division, Draven and it is almost synonymous with each other. Saying the Idol division, you're basically talking about Draven. As we will move on to our semi-main event of the night. Alright, it is the semi-main event of the night. The Icons continue their reign of terror against the Idol division. And the Icon division has another member to represent for them, TheSleepyPengu. Looking, I mean, TheSleepyPengu didn't have too much of a good Season 2, but he's looking to make that shot all over again. Start Season 3 off right, and if it goes for anything, the Icon division has been doing quite well in these matches, so Sleepy could start his season off with a win. Whether he knocks his opponent out or taps them out, TheSleepyPengu is looking for a win. This is a fresh start for anybody in MPW. And I mean, if anyone were to break this curse of the icons winning the matches, anyone to shock the world, it would be this idol right here. Tyranno Maximum. Tyranno has struggled in the idol division, but is tied for the longest reigning openweight championship in history. Tied with DancingWithDraven and Garreth Unported for a whopping 70 days. Actually, I think I say that. I actually think they're not anymore. Excuse me, they're not. That was dethroned a while ago. I'm completely forgetting it. But one of the longest reigning. Tied for one of the longest reigning. That was dethroned by Usaino, who had 84 days. Beating the 70-day record. But still, a ferocious opponent. You never want to put your... You never want to count Ty out. Ty almost won one of the Elimination Chambers as well. I think it was the first one. So, you never want to count out Ty because Ty is known for shocking the world. Sleepy's going to have his A game up against this idol. Tyranno versus TheSleepyPengu, one-on-one. Let's go. And now Ty and Sleepy immediately going into the shoulder and elbow tie-up, and Ty wins that interaction. But you want to think that it's a little bit dangerous to get into a grappling match with a grappler like TheSleepyPengu. Unless you have that strength advantage, you don't want to go up against a grappler like that. You don't want to fight in their realm. And Sleepy's going to show exactly to Ty what he means. Backing Ty up against the ropes. Getting that kick. Keeping them up against the ropes in a big sucker punch. Sending them off the ropes in a clothesline. Enough forearm. Just a vicious strike. Stomping the gut of Tyranno. Ty pushing Sleepy off. Moonsault off the top rope. Springboard moonsault. When it comes to Ty, Ty is going to be going for those high-flying moves, those high-speed action where Sleepy's going to attempt to control the pace of the match and wear down his opponent with strikes and grapples and submissions. Ty goes up to the second rope. Ooh, wicked elbow drop right onto the neck. And now Ty going over for a senton, but doesn't connect. Swinging neck breaker. And Sleepy picking apart Ty. One by one, dismantling. Ty with those swift kicks and a DDT. Floats over to hook the leg on Sleepy. A 2 count, but it's not enough. A little too early in the match to call it. Ooh, grabs the legs, bouncing Ty off that bottom turnbuckle, face first. And Ty saying, come on, give me some more. Kicks and punches, leaping DDT. Sleepy's going to try and get some space on the outside, but Ty's not going to let him. A flying forearm right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's table. Pushes Ty off. And we're going to have to listen to the count. Our senior official reminding them to not stay out for too long, but Sleepy Locks in an armbar on the outside. Trying to wear Ty down with, but can't win on the outside. You have to pinfall or submit your opponent inside the ring. And Ty's getting right back into it. Sleepy back up onto the ring back up onto his feet, pulls Ty from the ring apron. That's very lucky. Ty was at a 6 count. If Sleepy pushed Ty off, it could have been a very big issue. Ooh, going for some kind of kick, just bouncing off the corner, and a German suplex hugging the back of Ty. And another just tossing Ty up and over his body. I don't know if you've ever seen a penguin fly, but you're going to see one tonight. Big knee drop. Crushing the head of Ty. 2. And a near fall for Sleepy. Flipping Ty around in the Sleepy hold. A Sleepy hold. I don't know if he's got it fully locked in, but he might. Ty is fading. The longer you're in the submission, the worse it gets. Sleepy lets go of Ty. Maybe looking for a go to Sleepy. Ty's trying to get out of it. Drop kicks to escape. Gets caught. Catches with the other foot, but doesn't get the first one. One-legged drop kick missed for Sleepy. Ty floats him over for another DDT. And Ty might have the ending in sight. Clothesline. Lighting up. Super kick. Lighting up Sleepy. Ty senton again, but doesn't connect for a second time. Sleepy finding himself on that middle rope. And a Hurricane Rana from Sleepy. We're seeing all kinds of different stuff from people in this season. Sharpshooter locked in! And it's locked in deep! We could see Tyretto tap, Ty trying to float under it. Gets it out of it. Ty with the big boot, and now these two go chops, trading blows. They saw Garreth and Minty. The fighting spirited MPW is alive, blocked, and gets another one in there. Back and forth. Sleepy gets a second one and no reversal. Who's gonna fall first? Neither! They're gonna go all the way! Flurry of punches, that's how you get cauliflower ear, and neither of them will fall. They shake it off and leg lariat. Is that enough to take Sleepy out? Disoriented him. 2! No! A kick out from Sleepy. Ducks it. DDT again. Sleepy crawling to the corner, struggling to get onto his feet as Ty eyes him up for the corner, running splash. Sends him off the ropes, ducks under. Whoa! Crazy tackle, side, like cross body. Sleepy back up onto his feet. Ty onto the top of the rope. Sleepy tries to cancel it. Forearm doesn't connect. A terrible situation for either of them. Off the ropes, ducks under. And a single leg drop kick. Very close to the ropes, holding the arm away from Ty. Could that fall from the top rope have been enough to take Ty out? No kick out. Elbow drop. And Ty gets back up onto their feet. Clothesline, big elevated clothesline. Just looking to try and end it. I think, see where they're at. No, Sleepy nearly had it. Sleepy nearly takes the fall. Sleepy's taken so much damage. I think any kind of big move could put either of them away. Picks them up by their neck and just tossing them. Sleepy is feeling the energy of the crowd in this arena. Picks up Ty. Go to Sleepy. No reversal. Extinction. Boom. Ty hesitates for just a second. 1, 2, 3. And the Idols get their second draft pick first, or well, their second draft. Hard to say the number. They get to pick first for the second time. Tyranno Maximum, one of the few Idols to take victory. Sleepy nearly had them. The reversal and the extinction bomb showing that any move could be the difference maker. A split second could mean the win of the match, and we will see who is drafted next. Neither of these two have been drafted yet either, so we'll have to see who's going to be drafted next first for the Idol division. This is one of the special cases where I have to say the person coming out is not the first draft pick. The person coming out is actually the second draft pick for the Icons, as the Idols have draft picked Merlin for the Idols, but Merlin is unable to attend here tonight. The Icons have drafted Angel. Angel won a draft pick for the Icon division, and now he is going to go stay at the Icon division. I mean, when it comes to Angel, he's had some good luck with the Icon division championship. We can see with this new set of people. I mean, the Icon division is truly a mixed bag so far. Again, Merlin moving to the Idol division as their first draft pick. As we will move on to the main event, the last two draft picks hang in the balance. Alright, it is time for the main event of the evening, and I would also like to say that I was completely wrong. I misspoke. Angel did not win a division draft pick. Apologies. But one of the newest Icon division members drafted number 2, 4 over, or actually 3 overall, I believe. TeaTheShiba. TeaTheShiba got picked for the draft off of the match her mom was in, and is now here to fight with the big dogs, as some people would say, in the Icon division. T is pretty familiar with fighting with the big dogs play, but I will have to remind you, this is one of those weird matches. T is in the Icon division, but representing the Idol division in this match. Meaning, if T wins, the Idol division will get the first draft pick of the session. And T's opponent tonight made their debut, has the shortest Season 2 in any MPW history, and could have the shortest run in the Icon division. Kato Twin Moon, coming off of a big debut win against UnchainedAwesome at MPW. See you next time. Putting something in that drink. Representing the Icon division. Will they be here for long? We will have to see. They destroyed Unchained, and it was the greatest thing I ever saw, dude. I love it when a newcomer knows exactly how to pop the boys, and that's beat Unchained with the Dark Side of the Moonsault. And they're celebrating with another solo cup. Like I said, I don't know what's in that cup, but it's purple. Kato is one of those people that do it for the love of the game. And now they're here to change it in MPW. We don't discriminate whether you're black, blue, or red all over. TeaTheShiba versus the newest member of MPW. In the main event. Ooh, trading drop kicks. Neither of them quite connected. right out the gate. Now T trying to struggle struggling for the strength. For control. That's what the word I was looking for. T struggling for control. Taking it slow. I mean, we haven't seen too much of Twin Moon going in, but I would say if the strength advantage could be leaning towards them versus T, though T is quite strong. You never want to count out the overdog, TeaTheShiba. Former openweight and idol division champion. As Kato takes T down. Another test of strength. These two butting heads already. And now T twisting that wrist. Twisting the elbows and the wrist. Pulling it all the way around. Ooh. Tightening that grip. Could easily dislocate a wrist, an elbow, a shoulder. And T continuing to torque it. Flipping Kato around. This is the most technical match we've seen all night. We've seen T get drafted, but we haven't seen Kato. Picks T, just takes out the middleman, picks her up and dumps her on her head. Going up and over for the senton, but didn't quite have that reach on him. And now T's going to take full advantage of that mistake. Hooks the leg, or gets the shoulders down. Only for a 1 count. Flips, float over DDT! Leaping float over DDT. I ain't seen quite anything like that. I don't know what they teach these kids in space, but that might be something. We might just see something new. Stunner off the ropes, gonna go to the outside. Now stepping on the chest of T. Taking her into the ground. Of course, the referee's gonna count at his discretion. Gonna let them fight on the outside, but remind them, you gotta get in before the 10 count. And T knows that all too well. Gonna step back into the ring quickly. But maybe she won't be on the inside for so long. As T is eyeing the ref in the way. Oh, the ref inadvertently, I think, body blocking T. That high-risk maneuver ended up crashing and burning for T. The ref, of course, as we say here in MPW, refs make a better door than a window. Step-up senton. Now T wants to take the action back into the ring, and I do not blame her, because you can only win by pinfalling or submitting your opponent in the ring. Ooh, bouncing Kato's head off the knee. T loves to use knee strikes and sharp hits to dismantle her opponent, take them down. Setting up onto the knee. Drop kick to the side of the head. T's going to make it to the middle rope. What is T looking for? All the way up at the middle rope. Oh, leaping DDT. Back up onto their feet, though. T wasting no time. Basement drop kick. Kato's got no room to breathe. Sending T, maybe trying to get T into the corner. T's not going to allow it. Run around drop kick. Now T going to the outside. Stepping on the apron. Springboard dropkick, swatted like a fly. And now sends her up and over. Oh, bouncing the arm off the concrete right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's table. Now getting on her nerve. Stretching out the neck. And now just stepping on the chest. This is a much more vicious side of Kato we have not yet to see, but we have so many more days to learn about this young up-and-comer. Going to throw into the steel steps, reversal by T. It's all legal as long as you don't use them. Oh, bouncing him into the barricade and onto the concrete for. We're halfway to a count out. Ooh, got dropped 6. Kodo. T, I think, going to break the count with this. Elbow drop. I think that breaks the count. Yes, it does. Okay, I was like, she might have just screwed both of them. The elbow drop over the steel steps was lovely. And throwing her into the barricade. Kodo wants nothing to do with it. Twin Moon rolls in the ring. T hyping herself up. Referee reminding her to get back into the ring. And T, was going for something. Was thwarted momentarily. Rolls through. Gets behind T. Back. Body drop. Going for a chop. Reversal. T gets caught. DDT. DDT to T. Taking up in the running power slam. Catches the right hand. Give her a right hand of her own. Spinning ripcord knee. T sending Kato off the ropes. Running point blank knee. Hooks the leg. Knocked Kato unconscious. 2. And I think she did. I don't know what music is playing right now, but that's definitely not what's supposed to be playing. So I'm going to now mute the audio. I think Azanaza might have to do another meeting with the sound guy and beat him up. But T picks up the win. As we will move on to our next draft pick for the ending of the show. The Idols get another one. T maybe is an icon, but is representing the Idols, so the one draft pick goes to the Idols, and the Idols have draft picked in a very funny fashion MamaInu. During MamaInu's match, she lost, and the Icons drafted T after that. T wins her match and drafts MamaInu. They will be in separate divisions for the first time in their career. MamaInu remaining in the Idol division, where T goes to the Icon division. Very interesting. MamaInu hasn't had much success when it comes to titles, but maybe with this draft swap up, she will be able to get some wins here in the new Idol division. One of the few remaining Idols. Only 3 out of the 8 draft picks were Idols. Could we see the Shibas take over Season 3 in separate divisions? We could see MamaInu and TeaTheShiba hold both world championships at the same time. That is something we could definitely see. And for the Icons' final pick tonight, they saw this Idol win their match against TheSleepyPengu tonight and said, we want you on our division. Tyranno didn't have much luck like MamaInu in the Idol division. Maybe Ty will have luck in the Icon division. Could we see a future Icon division championship in Tyranno's future? I think so. Ty is joining T, Rize, and Blueness, along with the other Icons in the Idol division, or the Icon division. These 2 draft picks may be late to the draft, but I think this could be something that changes up the game incredibly in ways we can't even imagine. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we will see you guys next week for the continuation of the MPW Division Draft.